Hi, I'm Carol from the Solvang Restaurant. One of the most often asked questions at the restaurant is, what are aebleskivers and how do you make them round? Well, you're about to learn today. I'm going to start by mixing 2 cups of milk and 4 eggs, and we'll beat those up really good. And then we're going to add 3½ cups of aebleskiver mix, or a pound. We're going to mix that up nice. At the restaurant we have a specially milled aebleskiver mix available in 4 and 1 pound bags, so you can make these at home just like they do at the restaurant. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's pretty easy. It's fun. And after you beat this up, you're going to want to wait 10 to 15 minutes for it to get just perfect before you start making your aebleskivers. So real quick, I'd like to show you some of the products we have available on our website. These are various pans that we have, both cast iron and cast aluminum. We have raspberry jam mix in 4 and 1 pound bags, gift boxes, all available on our website, so make sure to check it out. So let's get to making some aebleskivers now. So now you're about to learn how we make aebleskivers round. Here we go. I'm using the non-stick pan. I still like to take a dab of cooking oil. I'm using canola oil dipped in a pastry brush, and just swipe the insides of the cup. And we're going to fill the wells almost to the top with the aebleskiver batter. You want your pan not too hot, but hot enough that you're going to get this sizzle sound. Before you get proficient at this, your aebleskivers may look like footballs or Pac-Man, but keep practicing because you'll get it for sure. Just want to make sure the edges are clean. You can run your skewer or your knitting needle around the edges, loosen up your aebleskiver. There we go. And when it starts to bubble up, they'll be ready to start turning. And one thing you want to do is you want to make at least 3 to 4 turns, not plop them right over. That's how we'll get them nice and round. So we're going to do a little twist and lift, quarter turn, just like this. Now that batter's going to run down and start the cooking. And as that cooks up and bubbles, then we'll make our next turn. I'd like to tell you a little bit about how aebleskivers were invented. There's 2 theories. One, aebleskiver translates into apple slices. They were very popular in Denmark, dipped in batter. Apple slices were dipped in a batter and deep fried. So the pan was developed to keep it neater from the batter just spewing everywhere. But my favorite theory, just a second, let's make that next turn. There we go. Remember, just a little twist and lift. My favorite theory is how the Vikings had a bad day at battle. Their shields got all dented, and they came back to camp, and they were going to have their favorite dinner, pancakes. So they would use their shields as their cooking tool. So what they did is they would pour the batter onto the shields. It went into the wells where they got pounded, and they invented aebleskivers. I'd like to give the Vikings credit for that one. We're going to make another turn now. Here we go. We're almost done. Won't be long and you'll be making the perfect round aebleskivers. During Danish days in Solvang, they serve these on the streets to thousands and thousands of people every year. It's the 3rd weekend in September. If you're ever in Solvang, make sure you stop by. Okay, here's our last turn. We're going to just flip them over, close up that hole. And they'll be almost done. Now at this point, you want to keep flipping them so they get nice and golden brown. without burning. Everybody has their favorite way of eating aebleskivers. We serve them at the restaurant with raspberry jam and powdered sugar. Some people prefer syrup and butter. Whatever you like, it's not wrong. There's no wrong way to eat aebleskivers. Okay, these beauties are all done. Let's see how a couple of Danish girls like to eat their aebleskivers. Here we go.
Discover what world-class cyclists already know. Solvang, California. Nestled in the heart of Santa Barbara's acclaimed wine country, experience the old world charm of Solvang, California.